Hello friends, so today we're going to start with the median nerve. Median nerve is the very important nerve of the front of forearm. It is called as the laborer's nerve as you see here, and is also called as the eye of the hand. Okay, it is called as eye of the hand also. The reason for calling it laborer's nerve because it supply all the flexor muscles as flexor muscles, and which are used by the laborers to lift up the heavy loads. It is called as eye of hand because it is used to identify the thinness of the particular object, because it supplies the pollicis and the index finger. Now we will look at the origin of the median nerve. The origin of the median nerve comes from the brachial plexus. Brachial plexus, as you all will be knowing, it has got two cords. Mainly it has got three cords, but we will look on to two cords. That is, first is the lateral cord and the other one is the medial cord. Lateral cord has got one of its branches, that is the lateral root of the median nerve, and medial cord has got one of its branches, that is the medial root of the median nerve. Now we are looking on the medial root of the median nerve. In the axillary region, on the relation with the axillary artery, medial root of the median nerve occupies the medial most position. Then it will cross the axillary artery and combines with the lateral root of the median nerve to form the prominent median nerve. Now this median nerve in the forearm, in the arm, it will be having relations with the brachial artery. So let us look on its relation in the brachial artery. In the brachial artery, upper part it will be occupying, that is median nerve will be occupying the lateral most position. After moving downwards, it will come out and crosses the brachial artery and occupies the medial most position. Now after occupying the medial most position, it will enter into the forearm. As it enter into the forearm, now we look into diagram, it crosses, it enters into the cubital fossa as one of its medial components. So see, this is the component of the cubital fossa. We can remember it as M, B, T and R. Whereas M, that is the medial most component, is the medial nerve, and B is the brachial artery, T stands for tendon of biceps, and R stands for the radial nerve. Now after moving out of the cubital fossa, it will be piercing two head of the pronator teres muscle. Well, it has here got one important relationship, that is two head of the pronator teres muscle are, let us take it is the upper head, second is the lower head. So here is the median nerve, and deep to the later head, that is deep to the lower head, we have got as the ulnar artery. This is ulnar artery and this is the median nerve. So this is also one important relation where students may often confuse. After moving downwards, it will be giving its three branches, that is it will giving one of its branches to flexor digitorum superficialis muscle, flexor digitorum radialis muscle, and the pollicis longus muscle. Sorry, it is palmaris longus muscle, not pollicis longus. Afterwards, it will give one of its deep branch, that is called as the anterior interosseous nerve. See, the deep branch of the median nerve is called as the anterior interosseous nerve, and other branch that is called as the posterior interosseous nerve, which is the deep branch of which nerve? Radial nerve. So see, this anterior interosseous nerve which give blood supply to the flexor digitorum profundus muscle, that is here it is important, it will give its supply to the lateral head of the flexor digitorum profundus muscle. See, as it will supplies the lateral head, that means there is something that will be supplying the medial head. So medial head is supplied by the ulnar nerve. So we can also say flexor digitorum profundus muscle as hybrid muscle or nerve with the dual nerve supply. So afterwards, it also will supply flexor pollicis longus tendon, pronator quadratus tendon. Ending it, it will not enter into the palm region, but it will end as its articular branch supplying the radio-ulnar joint, right? So now this is the anterior interosseous nerve, which is the deep branch of the median nerve. So after giving off its branches in the upper part of the forearm, it will be going deep. In the deep, it is present between the two tendons. See, it is present between the tendon of flexor digitorum superficialis and flexor digitorum profundus muscle. So this is present deep between it. So afterwards, just below 5 centimeter, the wrist, below 5 centimeter, the wrist, it will become superficial. it will be becoming superficial, and afterwards it will give one of its palmar cutaneous branch that will enter into the palm. See, so this is also one important thing, that palmar cutaneous branch is not given in the palm region, but it is given in the forearm region. So this is the condition in which the median nerve is there. So this is the median nerve in the wrist. Now lateral to the median nerve we have got flexor carpi radialis tendon. Its medial we have got flexor digitorum superficialis tendon, and overlapping it we have got palmaris longus tendon. Another important thing is that median nerve passes deep to the flexor retinaculum, enter into the carpal tunnel, and afterwards it will enter into the palm region. After entering into the palm region, it will give off lateral division and medial division. This lateral division will give a recurrent branch which will supply the abductor pollicis longus, flexor pollicis brevis, and opponens pollicis tendon. This ultimately lateral division will give off its three branches, that is three palmar digital branches. See, lateral division gives three palmar digital branches, medial division gives common palmar digital branches, right? So we will first look on to the lateral division. See, here you can see this is the median nerve that will entering into the wrist. It is giving one recurrent branch that supplies the muscle, that is the opponens pollicis, flexor digitorum, flexor pollicis brevis, and so on, that you can see here. It now then gives three branches. So see, these are basically these three branches. So from these three branches you will see these two branches will supply the lateral and the medial aspect of the pollicis, and there is one branch that supplies the lateral aspect of the index finger. Now this lateral aspect of the index finger has also got one branch that will supply the first lumbrical muscle. Alright, so this will supply first lumbrical muscle. Afterwards we will look on to the medial division. So medial division will give first two palmar branches, that will be supplying the interdigital cleft of the index and the middle finger, and the middle and the ring finger. Alright, so it will give first palmar digital branch that will be giving, so this is common palmar digital branch which will be giving two, that is proper palmar digital branches. So these two will be supplying the medial aspect of the index finger, lateral and the medial aspect of the middle finger, and the lateral aspect of the ring finger. So these are basically the divisions. Here you can see these are the common palmar digital branches, and these are the proper digital branches. Now one of the common palmar digital branch will give it now supply to the second lumbrical. So this is, friends, all the nerve supply associated with the median nerve, supplying its different tendons, its branches, and all the other thing. So we will first of all fastly look on it. So this is the graph we will be giving it. This is median nerve. It is now root value is C5, C6, C7, A, T1. Now axilla no branch, arm associated with the brachial and the axillary artery. It will enter into elbow as the cubital fossa content, that is the medial most content. Pierces the pronator teres muscle, gives branches to these three muscles, forms anterior interosseous nerve, which give branches to these three muscles as we have discussed, also forms the articular branch. Now after moving downwards, it is present between the two head. There is FDS, flexor superficialis, and deep to it is flexor digitorum profundus. Before 5 cm it becomes superficial, then its location is radially, flexor carpi radialis on the lateral side, digitorum superficialis on the medial side, and palmaris longus overlapping it. Entering into the forearm gives lateral division and medial division, which gives the nerve supply to the thumb, index finger, ring and middle ring finger and the middle finger, and the palmar cutaneous branch. So friends, this is the median nerve. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.